So I just saw Mother and it was fantastic. I really loved that the film just made me uncomfortable in various ways. It can do this by showing graphic content or disturbing imagery or having the characters act in disturbing ways, or even just through the filmmaking, it makes you feel very disconcerted. The dreamlike quality of the film combined with the horror elements makes everything feel like a literal nightmare, and it's great. This film is especially scary because it appreciates the fact that less is more. One of the ways that you can see this is through the fact that the film doesn't use stupid audible cues to basically tell the audience how they're supposed to feel. A good example of this is at the beginning of the movie. There's a jump scare, but that jump scare isn't accompanied by a loud random noise that is supposed to startle the audience artificially. I liked that the film trusts that the audience is smart enough to figure out the nuance of a situation themselves. The cinematography was really great and really purposeful. I really like the emphasis on extreme close-ups so you could really get close to how Jennifer Lawrence is experiencing these events. And the numerous handheld shots and long takes really make the audience feel trapped in this very precarious situation. This is one of the best sounding movies I have ever heard. The sound had an incredible richness to it. You could almost feel every creak that the floorboards make, and it really immerses you into the movie. I really especially like the production design because it did a very good job of looking exaggerated while still feeling grounded in reality. One of my problems with it was that the visuals were so exaggerated that nothing felt tangible. I feel like the visuals in Mother are grounded enough that I feel like the events of that movie are more likely to happen in real life than the events of It, and I think Mother stretches the audience's suspense of disbelief much farther than It. And because the visuals are grounded in reality, it makes the film scarier as well. Jennifer Lawrence was good, but I feel like her performance wasn't much different than how she played other characters in other movies. I didn't really feel like I was watching a unique character, but I felt more like I was just watching Jennifer Lawrence. Javier Bardem and Ed Harris played their characters differently enough from other stuff that I've seen them in that I was able to look past the fact that they are very famous actors. There was one actor in particular that especially suffered from their own recognition because I was not expecting this actor to star in this kind of a movie. So every time the character showed up, it was very distracting, even though the character was well acted. I think you'll know who it is when you see them. I really liked that the film was rich with meaning and can be interpreted in multiple ways. Maybe it's about feminism, maybe it's about art, maybe it's about celebrity, maybe it's about religion, maybe it's about the environment. Who knows? You've got options, and that's the fun of it. One thing that bothered me though was that sometimes the symbolism was really blatant to the point that it took me out of the movie. Even though the symbolism in the final act was particularly on the nose, the final act was so mind-bending and horrific that it didn't distract me at all. I think Mother has one of the best final acts in a movie I have ever seen. The final act alone makes it worth seeing the movie. So overall, it's not perfect, but it's really, really close. I'm gonna give Mother a 9 out of 10.